Jon Moxley's 2024 AEW World Championship reign, his record-setting 4th, has been one of the most polarizing storylines in all Elite Wrestling history. While it has drawn significant criticism for its execution and the controversial decision to keep the title belt locked away in a briefcase, Moxley's run has undeniably elevated the AEW World Championship's prestige by generating intense fan interest, boosting business metrics, and creating a genuine demand for a new champion to rise and end his reign. In this video, I'm going to explore Moxley's path to the title, his key matches and feuds, the decisive Death Rider storyline, and how, despite fan discontent, it has heightened the championship's value by making it a coveted prize that fans desperately want to see reclaimed. My name is Mex. I make videos on WWE and AEW, so if that sounds like something for you, hit the subscribe button, click the like button on this video, and today I'm going to explain how Jon Moxley has raised the stock of the AEW World title. Jon Moxley's journey to his 4th AEW World Championship began with a tumultuous 2023 marked by highs and lows. Despite strong feuds with Hangman Adam Page and Orange Cassidy, a concussion during his AEW International Championship reign disrupted his momentum, sidelining him temporarily. Upon returning to AEW, Moxley showed resilience by entering the Continental Classic tournament, where he reached the finals but lost to Eddie Kingston at World's End on December 30th, 2023. This setback, coupled with his faction Blackpool Combat Club feuding with FTR, set the stage for a dramatic shift in 2024. Moxley's return to AEW on August 28th, 2024 after losing the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship to Tetsuya Naito marked a turning point. Accompanied by Marina Shafir, Moxley targeted Darby Allin, who had earned a guaranteed title shot via the Royal Rampage Battle Royale. Moxley's manipulation of Darby Allin culminated in a victory at Grand Slam on September 25th, 2024, securing a title shot against then-champion Bryan Danielson at WrestleDream. On October 12th, 2024, Moxley defeated Danielson in a brutal match, ending Danielson's full-time career with a Gotch-style piledriver and a rear naked choke. The post-match assault, where Wheeler Yuta turned on Danielson and suffocated him with a plastic bag, solidified Moxley's heel turn and introduced the Death Riders, a rebranded BCC with Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Marina Shafir, and Wheeler Yuta. Moxley declared a hostile takeover of AEW, locking the championship belt in a briefcase carried by Marina Shafir. This symbolic act, coupled with the faction's brutal attacks on fan favourites like Danielson, Darby Allin and Private Party, positioned the Death Riders as a dominant, villainous force. Moxley's promos emphasised that nobody deserves to see the championship, framing it as a prize only the better man could earn by defeating him. This moment not only crowned Moxley champion, but also set the tone for a reign defined by dominance and controversy. Moxley's path to the title was interesting, as he defeated Darby Allin, who the masses thought was going to be Danielson's choice to drop the title to, a fellow Washingtonian, and beating Danielson himself, his own stablemate. By defeating a beloved figure like Danielson, and the heinous attack that followed, Moxley established himself as a formidable villain, raising the championship stakes as fans rallied against him. Moxley's 2024 title win and subsequent reign into the current day has been defined by high-profile talents trying to wrestle the AEW World title from the jaws of the Death Riders leader. Competitors such as Orange Cassidy, Jay White, Hangman Page, Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland and Powerhouse Hobbs have failed in their attempts, illustrating Moxley's determination to hold onto the AEW title, reinforcing the championship's importance and why nobody else in AEW is worthy of the accolade. Each challenger's failure fueled Moxley's agenda and added to the perception that the title was an elusive, almost mythical prize that has not been seen since October 2024. It must be said, the match quality of these defenses have often come under scrutiny from fans, and while often ending in interference, Moxley's dominance made the championship a focal point of AEW programming, driving fan engagement despite narrative criticisms. The storyline has faced significant criticisms for several reasons. A lack of clarity. Fans and analysts have expressed frustration over the Death Riders' unclear mission beyond Moxley's vague call to push AEW to the limit. Everything else after that remains ambiguous. There's been repetitive finishes. Moxley's title defenses often end with interference, leading to fan fatigue. This predictability has led to accusations that the storyline stifles the main event scene. Of course, the belt hasn't been seen. The decision to keep the AEW World Championship belt in a briefcase, unseen on television for months, has been particularly contentious. Fans argue it diminishes the title's visual prestige, with some calling it a disrespectful creative choice. And of course, Danielson's exit. The violent potential retirement angle of Bryan Danielson, a beloved figure, alienated some fans who felt it was an unnecessarily graphic way to kick off the storyline. However, despite these criticisms, the Death Riders storyline has been a commercial success. AEW reported increased live and DVR television ratings during Moxley's reign, with the Dynasty 2025 match drawing significant viewership. Posts on X from AEW's official account highlight the faction's dominance, generating buzz and engagement. Tony Khan has defended the angle, noting its ability to draw viewers despite online backlash. The storyline's controversy has kept Moxley and the title at the forefront of AEW's narrative, driving ticket sales for events like World's End and Revolution. The polarized reception is evident on platforms like X, where users express exasperation with the storyline's longevity. One post said, "Jon Moxley has legit hurt the prestige of the AEW World Championship. This story is not working." Despite all this, the frustration fuels a desperate desire for a hero to emerge and defeat Jon Moxley, amplifying the title's emotional stakes. In my opinion, the Death Riders storyline, whilst having its flaws, has elevated the AEW World Championship stock by creating unprecedented demand for a new champion. Jon Moxley's dominance and the faction's heel tactics have made the title a symbol of hope for fans yearning for its liberation. Several factors contribute to this demand. Jon Moxley's victories over top stars have established him as almost an invincible champion. Each failed challenge increases the title's perceived value, as fans see it as a prize that only the ultimate hero can claim. The Death Riders' interference has generated sympathy for babyface challengers, particularly Darby Allin, who lost his title shot to Moxley at Grand Slam. Darby Allin's underdog story, coupled with his history with Jon Moxley, positions him as a fan favourite candidate to dethrone the champion, with speculation that AEW was building towards his crowning moment at All In 2025 before he decided to go and climb Mount Everest. Hangman Page's ongoing redemption arc, and now being the #1 contender, has fans rooting for him to reclaim the title. Whilst controversial, the decision to lock the AEW title in a briefcase has made its eventual reveal a highly anticipated moment. Fans are eager to see the belt restore to prominence, adding a narrative layer that makes the championship's return a symbolic victory over the Death Riders. There is also speculation about Bryan Danielson's part-time return, which has kept fans engaged, hoping for a dramatic shift to end Moxley's reign. Through all of this, the prestige of the men's Owen Hart Cup tournament also increased, with entrants to the tournament knowing this was a great chance to pave their way to dethrone Moxley. The demand is evident in fan discourse on X, where calls for the storyline's end are paired with excitement for a new champion. By making the title feel unattainable, Moxley's reign has transformed it into a holy grail, with fans clamouring for a resolution that will elevate the victor to legendary status. Jon Moxley's 2024 AEW World Championship reign has been a polarizing yet transformative chapter for the title. Most significantly, the storyline's divisive nature has created a groundswell of demand for a new champion to defeat Moxley and restore the title's prominence. By positioning the championship as a prize locked away by a dominant villain, Moxley has inadvertently raised its stock, making it the focal point of AEW's narrative. Whether it's Darby Allin, Hangman Adam Page, Will Ospreay, or maybe another hero, the eventual dethroning of Jon Moxley promises to be a defining moment, cementing the AEW World Championship as a symbol of triumph over adversity. In conclusion, Jon Moxley's 2024 reign has elevated the AEW World title, not through traditional prestige, but through controversy and desire. The Death Rider storyline, despite its flaws, has made the championship a coveted prize, with fans desperate for its liberation. As AEW builds towards All In 2025, the stage is set for a climatic resolution that will solidify the title's legacy as the heart of the company's main event scene. My question to you all, will Hangman Adam Page get the win and become AEW World Champion at All In. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, hit the like button on this video, smash the subscribe button for more videos, and click the video on screen to hear about Jey Uso, another world champion that didn't impress much during his run.